Good morning. It is February 20th, 2021. Do my weekly recap. This week sucked. Started out with on Sunday, or actually last Saturday, felt like I was getting sick. Went to the doctor, went to Quick Care on Sunday. They rushed me in, did the COVID test. They said it was a common cold. Otherwise, sent me on my way. Within 16 hours, the test came back negative, thankfully. So they said take Dayquil, NyQuil for a few days. I did that. That didn't work. I went back Wednesday and one of my sinuses was completely closed. So guess what? You have a sinus infection. I could have told you that a few days ago, but they want to do the COVID test. I understand, but I know, I knew what was wrong, but whatever. So I started antibiotics Wednesday. Started feeling better Thursday night. Friday, woke up, felt a little better. Still getting through this. I do my workouts Monday through Friday, and I missed every workout except for yesterday. I was able to do good old reliable Energy 2.0 along with a pain in the ass Red Hot Core 2.0. I got those done, and I'm happy about that. I felt really good doing them, and I felt really good afterwards. So that was good. That's a win. Also, I'm taking that class, online college class, the health and wellness class. Well, I had 2 chapters to read, 2 lab assignments due, 2 quizzes to do, and 1 unit exam to do, and another discussion question to do. So I was going to do that on Monday. Didn't work out. Tuesday didn't work out. Wednesday didn't work out. I started working on this stuff Thursday. Yesterday, because I felt a little better, I just powered through it and got through it. Last night, I took my unit exam. It's 50 questions. I was 3 questions in, and I was like, oh shit, I'm going to fail this. That's the first thing that came to my mind. It's open book, but you got to understand my standpoint. I don't retain information very well. I skated through high school. It's not my strong suit by any means, but I kept going through the book, kept going through my notes. I thought I failed this test, and I ended up getting a 43 out of 50, so that's a huge victory. And it's funny because I thought I was going to fail it the whole time. I hate getting in that mindset where you start taking this test. Everyone's horrible at taking tests, including myself, so I just kept going. Kept telling myself I was going to fail, but then I kept coming back. You can do this, And it's so relatable to my weight loss journey so far, and that's where DDPY comes in on this part, because I would have never attempted to take a class. But DDPY, conquering my weight and staying consistent with DDPY, sticking with something, showed me that I need to venture out and do other things out of my comfort zone. So this is definitely out of my comfort zone, but I'm doing it. I'm going to get a decent grade. I want to get an A. That'd be huge. It's getting harder and harder to do. Another issue I have with the class is I haven't taken an English class since high school, so my grammar, my punctuate, all my stuff is not very good, and I have to rewrite things and make sure they sound right and try to figure it out. After I finish this class, I really want to take an English class. It's an English 101. I work at the Community College of Southern Nevada, so they offer these classes fairly reasonable. I just have to pay a student fee and some lab fees. So I need to take advantage of that, and I definitely will. I just hope that it doesn't affect my grades in this class with my puncture. Luckily, I have a 16-year-old daughter and a 13-year-old daughter who can proofread my stuff because they're very smarter than Dad, but that's where I'm blessed. So another Another thing, I posted a video about my Y this morning. My 6-year-old daughter took her to the DMV this morning to get her permit. She went yesterday. She had an appointment yesterday that she made back in December. I think it was December, November. She went yesterday, didn't pass. She missed it by like 2 questions. Driving home, she's like, Dad, I really want to go back tomorrow. We have to get there at like 5 in the morning, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay. Driving along. She's like, are you sure? I'm like, yes. And like I said on this video earlier, that's my why. I am there. I am present. I think that me doing what I'm doing is rubbing off on her. You know, she sees my determination and even my wife's determination. My wife Amy has lost a ton of weight too. She chose a different path. She did gastric sleeve, which is a lot more difficult than what I did in my eyes. By no means is that a quick fix. By no means whatsoever. But I think I'm having a positive effect on her. And in turn, that's going to have a positive effect on her kids and my grandkids. So, hopefully, if she passes or not, I'm super proud of her for just being committed to do that. And I'm a parent that believes in, if you want to do something, you need to take the steps to do it. I didn't help her sign up for the appointment. When I went with her to the DMV yesterday, I asked her the night before if she had her documents ready. She said yes. I said okay. I let her go. That's tough as a parent. But I let her, if she didn't have something, then they would say, no, you got to come back, and I would take her back, but she needs to learn those little lessons that help her get her prepared. But she was prepared, and that's really all the best we can do as parents. So, my weight-wise, I lost 0.2 pounds this week, but I stayed on my nutrition, but I'm on my nutrition. This is what I'm going to eat the rest of my life. I've already implemented that. So anyone struggling with nutrition, just fine-tune it until you figure out what works for you. And you're going to get there. If you plateau, just keep moving forward. I've mentioned in the past, I never really plateaued. And when I did see that I didn't lose a lot of weight, I didn't eat right. And that's where tracking food comes into play. And it's so important to track it. But track it honestly and be real about it. Don't be as accurate as you can. So, another big week ahead. This next week's going to be challenging, but I want to stay on top of my schoolwork. I also have on the back burner my DDPY Level 1 instructor training. I'm slowly chipping away at that, doing what I can with that. That's a priority, but my class I'm taking now is more a priority because I need to the class ends in May, but I'm creating routines, implementing this time set aside each day to study and stuff. So I'm going to do the same thing with my training, my DDPY Level 1 training when my class is over. By then I'll have a nice base of what to follow. And then I'll go into the curriculum with that, and I believe this health and wellness class is going to help me become a great instructor to help people. So having those two things is really going to help. So thank you all for watching, and if you want to, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit a like if you want. If you have a YouTube channel you want me to follow, post it in the comments. I will gladly follow you. I love this group. I love what this is about. I was part of the challenge last year, and this year by far has blown last year out of the water. Everyone is really participating and being super engaged in this group. And I love it. You guys are all great, and I love the positivity in this group. And I look forward to everybody's success. Keep putting the work in. It's worth putting the work in. You're worth investing in. And remember to be unstoppable and have a great day.